Hello and welcome to another episode of What's Inside. Today we're looking at an ESP deck, which is Zener cards basically, put out by Royal Magic. Now this is not your typical Zener deck. This is actually a set of marked cards that use the Zener symbols. And it's put out by Royal Magic, who is a company that makes stuff for magicians. So this is probably aimed at a younger audience, but it's a great way to trick your friends into thinking you have psychic powers. It's a very simple design. This does run about $10 though, so be aware of that. I've seen it a little more expensive. Be careful when you're looking, because if you're looking for actual Zener cards, these are not it. These are marked. These are cheater cards. So let's open this up and see what they look like. See if we can spot how they're marked without actually reading the rule book. It's real cheap. I mean, there's nothing really holding this packaging together. Alright, oh, that's real lame. This is just some crappy little dollar store plastic. This should be in a dollar store, but since it's a magic deck, they gotta charge you out the butt. Your rule sheet is just a cheap fold out. If you find these for $1 and your kid wants to learn magic, this is probably cool, but oh no, I'm not real impressed. This is really cheap stuff. Okay, the cards are actually pretty good quality. Alright, and as you can see, these are just regular Zener cards. Circle, plus, wavy lines, box, star, repeat. Not too complicated. It is they are pretty nice cards actually. I'll give them some credit on that. They're way better than the rest of the packaging. Now that's what the cards look like. So what does the back of the deck look like? Well, they look like, at first glance, it looks perfectly normal. But let's see if we can figure this out here. Well, I give up. I don't care. I'm lazy. Now, let's see what the instructions say. Prepare the deck with 2 matching symbols, let's say stars, on the bottom of the ESP deck. You're now ready to begin. Announce that you're ready to try an ESP experiment. Shuffle the deck without disturbing the bottom 2 cards. The stars. Have the spectator cut the cards, keeping the bottom half for yourself. You each shuffle your cards. Remember not to distribute the stars in the bottom. Both of you hold your cards behind your back. Instruct the spectator to select any card from his half of the deck without looking at it. Tell him you will also remove a card from your half of the deck. As you tell him, remove the bottom card. Tell the spectator put the card you gave him behind his back and turn it upside down. Yep, this is dumb. Yeah. Alright, so these aren't even really marked. These are just stupid. It's just a really lame card trick that you could do with a deck of playing cards. Okay, so these cards aren't marked like they said. Yeah, a deck of 25 marked ESP cards, perfect for magical, mental, and psychic tricks. It says it right on the package, but they're not marked. It's just a lame card trick. Yeah, you're just doing a lame trick. There's nothing about these. They're just backed. They're all the same backing. So yeah, maybe these aren't too bad after all for just Zener cards. Actually, the card quality is pretty impressive. It's the instructions that are garbage. It's just a crappy sheet of paper. It's not even printer paper quality. It's okay, but it could have been a booklet. What they give you to put the cards in, this is junk. This is going to get destroyed in about an hour. I'll probably destroy it in an hour, and I'm a semi-responsible adult. But the cards are pretty nice. They do have the Zener symbols on them. The print quality's good. The card quality's actually surprisingly pretty decent. They don't have the cheap gloss on them. It's not high quality gloss, but it's not the cheapest. And they could have gone really cheap with these, but they didn't. So I'll give them credit for that. There's a pretty decent number of cards there. 25 cards. Yeah, I don't know. It's the packaging is junk. It is put out by Royal Magic, distributed by Fun Inc. at funinc.com. But I understand why. I mean, they're trying to keep costs down, and they're probably making a killing off of these, because I bet my bottom dollar these are probably made in China. They're out of Chicago, but that doesn't mean they're made there. I'd be willing to bet these are made in China for pennies, and they're trying to make a couple bucks, which I don't fault them for, but it is rather low end for what you're paying, and they're not actually marked. It's just a clever trick where you put the cards on the bottom and trick somebody into taking that. So yeah, overall, as Zener cards go, that actually makes these cheaper, like more inexpensive. Zener cards tend to be kind of expensive, so if you're looking for a cheap psychic deck, this actually would be pretty good. There's only 25 cards, but I don't really think you're going to need more than that, honestly, for most so-called psychic tests that people do. So yeah, I don't feel like I got cheated on the cards. The packaging could have been better. The trick is dumb and really lame. I mean, you could do that with a deck of playing cards, so you don't actually need these for that trick. So yeah, overall, the cards are actually better than I expected. The packaging is exactly what I expected. But these are Royal Magic's ESP deck. I think they're actually pretty good if you want a Zener deck. I'm impressed on that front as far as the cards go. As a magic trick, no. This is a lame excuse for magic trick. The magic trick could be done with any playing card deck, and with an easier setup, honestly, because everybody's got playing cards, I think. Or at least on average, your average household, and you could get them for $1 at the dollar store, so you could create your own, and you could look up magic tricks on the internet. So you don't actually need this for the magic purposes, but if you want an ESP deck or of Zener cards, yeah, it's actually a pretty decent little stack of cards. So I'm rambling now, so that'll do it for this episode. We've seen what's in the package, and as always, thank you so much for watching, and we hope to see you on the next episode of What's Inside.